second stream. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay out. So, cool. So yeah, our combatants are set. Player 1 is ZealousElk. Player 2, YungDre.
YungDre. I played against YungDre. I'd say a solid player. I haven't played against ZealousElk, but I believe he should be, really good as well.
ZealousElk, very fundamentally sound. YungDre definitely cheap as hell, and
right.
we like that.
Playing that cheap stuff. Yep. Can't blame him with that.
All right, guys, get your predictions in. By the way, this is a first to 10. First to 10.
Honestly, I hope he's wary about the spacing for Captain America, but let's see. All right.
Okay, starting off early. So, big thing here is there's a team super trap that Captain America and Iron Man can play with the proton cannon, where Captain America can hide in the beam during the team super. But if Dre keeps hitting these soul steals, then Elk is not going to have meter to actually get in.
Yep. And I like how he's... Oh, I was going to say, I like how he's wary of the spacing, but, ooh, that is a...
Oh, he blocked the missile. Super smart. He actually took the missile, blocked it, and takes out the Dr. Doom. So he's going to trade his X-Factor for a very key piece in this missile barrage.
Yeah, and it looks like Dre isn't focusing on spacing with the shields. I keep saying shield skills. Discharging
skills. Yes, of course. Oh, and he actually clips Vergil. Misses a punish, but Dre with the early X-Factor actually leaves his X-Factor cancel out of the way, and he's got to get his Devil Trigger up soon.
Okay.
Oh, beating up Iron Man, but just gets counter-punished.
Yeah, he's got to be wary of that. Pretty much like playing out of range where he could bait that, mostly. Okay.
Swords are up. Cap definitely getting punished here, but he's going to have to spend a lot of resources if he wants to kill. Oh, didn't spend any for the Dimensional Slash.
Yeah, you got to be wary of that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, he's got to work on. He didn't have a bar, so he could have punished that. But anyway, it's still great. Sentinel versus Vergil.
Captain America did soak up a lot of those resources, but the Sentinel, one bar, it's really going to hurt if he gets hit by any of these raw supers. But Elk is very comfortable here.
Are we going to get Hyper Sentinel Forge? Oh, no.
Oh, the armor. And that's going to be one on the board for Elk.
Alright, so what do you think Dre needs to work on for this next match? I still say the spacing is mostly what he needs to work on.
Yeah, spacing is key here. I think his air mobility, he's pushing a lot, which is important. But I think he definitely needs to establish his air fireball game. Get some of the light fireballs out, and then dash into them. Oh, and that's a good snap to Vergil. I like that from Elk.
I think the assist calls as well.
I think the Vergil is the key for Elk. And of course, for Dre, I think the Captain America is the big problem.
Yeah, the Vergil was looking like a little bit of the problem, and now he just has Doom to focus on. And ooh, don't want to do that.
Repulsor. Ooh, Repulsor blast. 6, 7. Oh,
8.
And he misses the super. That was so sick.
Should definitely get something for the stream. It's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, no one. I guess people were too old to remember that commercial.
Dude, that was such a sick combo there from the Iron Man. But Elk gives up X Factor, and he actually doesn't yield any kills. So Dre is actually not in a bad position. If he recognizes the X Factor early, he can actually tack on a lot of extra chip damage while building meter in the process. Yeah, and Iron Man can't really counterattack. Oh, but Dre not choosing the X Factor.
These assist calls, yeah. You see Iron Man is able... Oh. I was going to say Iron Man was hitting Doom from far away. So
he misses DP. He can roll past.
Okay, he covers it up. All right. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay, good.
He's going to super immediately? I don't think that hits, and he actually just gets hit out of it. YungDre not very aware of the space.
Oh.
Dipping away. Getting that medium fireball out. Oh, but just gets out by the backside of the unit beam, but Iron Man actually goes down.
Yeah, he's got to work on these confirms with Morrigan. But I think sometimes it's just the fireball patterns as well, especially when stopping Iron Man. But let's see what he's got to... Oh,
birthday! Super early.
Okay, let's see. All right, hit missiles. Okay, Spear Flame, I like it.
He's going to hard drive his way out.
Plasma beam. Okay, good.
Very good. That was a lock, and there was nothing Sentinel could do about that. YungDre is going to put one back on the board.
I like that.
We get a series.
Okay. So let's see the adaptation for the next match. Okay. I like it. This time being a little bit more close to the Captain Man, maybe challenging him a little bit more. I guess that's what his game plan is. Okay.
He gets the early knockdown into the Astral, gets some fireballs out. Oh, but messing up his Soul Fist patterns, but actually takes the corner with that shell kick. Knocking him down, get the fireballs out, meeting him on the wake up. And now Captain America's forced to empty jump his way in.
Okay, I like that. Immediately
Very
going to the
nice.
other side of the screen. Nice, baited it. I like it.
And goes right underneath that Unibeam with those crouching lights. Knock him down, maybe get a Soul Fist out of here.
He doesn't. I like that. He didn't need to commit. He threw a fireball. He's like, "Come to me." I know your movement. Definitely not as good as mine. Well, aerial wise.
YungDre is definitely in command right now. This neutral. Iron Man, of course, not the most neutrally sound character. Definitely just has to survive a lot of the BS. But he's doing a good job navigating Elk. Staying in the sky with those smart bombs. Good stall tactic.
So, do you think he should use the H fireballs? Because I know those go horizontally in the air. Or, yeah, that's the right direction, horizontally.
Oh, yes. The Unibeam. The Unibeams are good to clear out some of the missiles. But I actually like the stalling of the smart bombs to read the aggression of the Morrigan. So I think that's kind of the path he's taken is I think she's gonna press me, so I'm gonna keep this as like a ghetto magnetic blast and stop her from jumping at me. That might catch the flight. No, not quite.
Yeah, that flight is I think 6 frames. Definitely 6 frames to unfly, I believe. It's really fast regardless.
Yeah, Morrigan, of course, with that 0 frame unfly. Oh, spit.
So I would be wary whenever you do the photons because Sentinel's aerials I say aerials, but yes, his aerials do go through it. Like Sentinel and Spencer, I'd be wary about.
Yeah, those mediums, of course, having projectile nullifying properties, but missiles not getting punished.
Okay, you're on the ground, good.
Run away. Yeah, run away with that hard drive, excuse me.
Okay, alright.
Oh, and that's the armor! YungDre not being aware. And that's going to be 2. Doom's dead.
Doom is dead, and he's got Sentinel 2... Oh, no, 4 bars. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, never mind.
We clipped him out of his sword's activation, but Elk reads the aggression and a pixel teleport from YungDre. Phase of his tournament win.
I was gonna say, you definitely want to be wary with Sentinel 4 bars and you have your assists. You gotta be wary about that. Happy birthdays will happen.
Quite misstep in the neutral there for Elk. Leaves him down 1 game, and now he's also on the backside of these bunch of these fireballs. YungDre doing a very good job, getting a little more comfortable with spacing, but eats his stars and stripes. No big deal.
Yep. All that for a punish with one meter. That's fine. That's like
and he's hitting those soul drains, and they're actually taking all the meter away from Elk. No charging stars for you.
Yep. So now all he needs to do is just play the baiting game. If he really wants to go with charging star, that's going to be more of a risk. And less of a guessing game, in a sense.
Oh, now Dre putting a little aggression there. Oh, that might punish.
Nope.
Wow, it was just out of the way, and just like that, Dre's in a really good position. Stealing all that meter, but is Morrigan getting a little beat up? No, and ZealousElk has no meter to super.
Perfect. He knew he didn't need to commit. Hit missiles are out. He's like, all right, I'm just going to block it. Doesn't matter. You're that far away from me. Should he switch? Okay, I was going to say, should he switch out?
I do think Morrigan should DHC. Yes, because he unnecessarily lost a character. He could have prolonged that and made Morrigan more of a nightmare in the later mid-game. But we're in the true mid-game now. We have Doom Vergil with actual resources.
Okay. So I like this. I like this matchup right here. Oh, I say that. Let's see if he can get something off of it. It matters if you can get anything off of it. Okay, I like it. Missiles and Vergil pressure. Perfect.
Alright, Helmbreaker's going wide. Put him in block stun and just clips his toes. ZealousElk not ready for that low. Ooh, cross him up. Oh, the men in black are holding him down.
I love this
Making him-
pressure.
Yes, this is really good from Dre. X Factor. There's the meter.
Okay.
Launch super.
Swords. Oh yeah,
Now-
launch super should do a lot on Sentinel.
Yeah, because Sentinel is big, he does take extra hits from those dimensional slash moves, so
So
be something to aware about, Vergil players. Oh, and Dre with the dash dancing. Is he feeling himself? 3-1, that is a tournament set. Remember, it's just a friendly grudge match. Both players trying to see who really could take it between them. No bad vibes, just a little bit of bravado.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think these guys, are like trash talking each other. Just duking it out, basically.
Soul drains. Elk has to be very aware. If you get hit by any of those, it's just too tough. Now, this is something I've actually spoke to Elk about, where I think he should be running Sentinel second and protecting his meter, but
Are you saying so DHC Hyper Sentinel Force to catch?
yes, just because it's safer, especially in this scenario where you're not actively catching Morrigan, you have to kind of play the assist punish game, and that means you need safe ways out when you overextend yourself. It's like a minor assist call right there next to a dead Captain America. Elk is getting nothing done, and Dre is really taking advantage of this situation.
Okay.
We'd like to see a character select.
I like his changes from game one immediately. Just, forcing Elk to commit more, obviously, since he doesn't have to move, baiting it, and then watching the frustration and reading off of that, basically.
Yes. Dre playing very well today. I don't know. I think his tournament win kind of changed the mindset around.
Ooh, all right. That's good, then. Yeah, staying in the air. You don't have to worry about the hypercharging stars at that point. And knowing this, the range
nice
is perfectly.
combo. Nice. Oh, and knocks him right down.
Okay.
Wow, and meets him with the Soul Fist. Very good setup, Dre.
Perfect. Once again, he knows
Counter hitting the aggression on that missiles call. Oh, misses a combo though.
That's fine. He knows when the fireballs are going to recover. He knows how far the charging. Oh, and I say that.
Oh, and I think we should see an
an
X Factor. Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see an X.
This is a good decision from Elk. He can't let these scenarios get away from him. Oh, but just like that, unwilling to spend the last bar.
Okay. A little bit greedy.
Vergil still has meter intact and X Factor.
Okay.
Neutral tech. Oh, he swung stars and stripes, but he's alive. He gets one last chance. Oh no, Devil Trigger. He's gonna get some life back, and he gets the ability to whiff cancel and double jump. Oh, and the cross under Elk wasn't ready for it.
You just hate to see this happen. Oh no. Are we gonna get a? Oh no, hyperdrive. What the? No, no, no.
Oh my goodness. He's still alive though.
Oh no, he didn't fumble the bag. Alright.
See some judgment cuts here. Oh, but just the empty jump actually baits the jump from Sentinel, and he's gonna take a lot. Is he alive? Just barely. Next decision wins. The command grab. ZealousElk with the confidence.
Oh my
to go
god.
for that.
Oh
my goodness.
That is OD. I thought he was gonna roll back and then do hyper center, something like that. Just
dang. Wake up, command grab. What are we? Street Fighter?
Got that dog in him.
That's crazy. But YungDre, unfazed, gonna go right back into his game plan.
Yep.
Just make the astral up.
There's that one happy birthday. That's all. So it's not gonna deteriorate him from deter him from like doing the same game plan. Okay. Perfect. You recognize that's unsafe. Or actually, I think Morrigan can crouch under the unit beam.
Yes, and that's a very consistent play. That's something that Elk has to be aware of. When calling Iron Man is purely a bait, you're not actively getting anything done. Otherwise, you're using it as a counter call tool. But to actually put Morrigan in block stun, that's not something you want to rely on.
Okay, I see it. All right. So you saw he was patient right there. He threw some fireballs, stopped for a second, and then once again, I think he understands completely. All right, we're gonna get a charging star. Oh, I think he was trying to.
But again, Dre just keeps putting himself at that clean spacing, and Captain America can do nothing about it. And Dre, very healthy Morrigan, looking to poised to take the next few neutral interactions. Oh, and using that Sentinel, but Repulsor from the back doesn't cover that one Soul Fist.
Alright, so once again, Dre just needs to understand when to commit in this situation, which I would say is holding it down really well. For Sentinel, what would you say that... Okay, never mind. I was going to ask, what can Sentinel do in these situations? Because...
A big tool that someone like Ray and Joker even have been doing is they bring Sentinel in to play the ground game. Sentinel actually has a very strong ground dash. As much as people like to talk about him being a target, his movement is actually really good. So it is important that we keep Sentinel alive and active in these Morrigan scenarios. And it's also imperative that we keep Captain America alive to really keep Vergil in check, because Vergil likes to swing against these very projectile-heavy characters like Iron Man and Sentinel, and his crouching heavy with the projectile nullifying normals really puts them in a bad spot. But yeah, YungDre just looking confident, mashing it at wake up every scenario and with no fear.
No fear, there's nothing to fear. When in doubt, 2L out. Alright. Let's see, okay, so he's probably going to be PhDing the Vergil. And then, yep.
Nice, so now we have Vergil with those missiles. Let the missiles do the hard work. Box dash, ooh, box dash back.
I definitely agree with this.
Oh, and the dash under, that was so crazy. Is he going to do it? No, reset. Nice missiles. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh no.
He should X. 100% he should X. Gets the pickup. And Vergil should go down here.
This is perfect. Iron Man, Sentinel should make good work of Doom, and regardless, Captain America still healthy. Okay, there we go.
Ooh. Now, YungDre does have meter and X Factor. And put him in block stun, get some plasma beam, chip him out, but he's got to be aware that charging star from this distance. Oh, he is. Let's see some photons though. Elk just, there it is. Elk just empty jump. Wow, and the foot dive, what a read.
So someone who's been watching a lot of Phil's schedule, one thing I noticed, and I think it's a strategy that all Dooms do pretty much, is just go to the top of the screen, throw down photons, and then plink dash following the photons. You know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
Going. Yep. So I'd like to see more of that than, you know, standing neutral and doing plasma beam. Maybe not against Sentinel right now, because Sentinel will hit you with the cleats.
Yes, and this actually is a bad matchup for Dr. Doom. Sentinel, of course, keeping Doom in check with those jump M's, those jump M fly cancels. But we've yet to see it from Elk. Oh, there's spit, and that might be a Hyper Sentinel Force Punish. That is a dead Dr. Doom, and ZealousElk puts another one on the board.
So we got is 3-5. All right, he might be bringing it back. Train just needs to be patient and play it in the long run. Play the long waiting game.
That's a big thing about this. That's a good thing about Marvel is as volatile as it is, it does force you to play patient, because if your opponent knows his punish options and you make a mistake, you lose huge.
Yep. I think Morrigan can do a really good job at controlling the pace of the match. So Dre just needs to understand that. Okay.
All right, let's crouch light. Missiles are inbound, and then Elk forced the back tech, and again you're caught in this fireball trap.
All right, another fireball trap. Perfect. I like how he's using Vergil, because Captain America is mostly going to be on the ground for the most part. Like, yes, he has a double jump, but Vergil can push him back and allow him to, you know, throw out more fireballs. Where you do have Doom with the hidden missiles, but once again, you can still move forward a little bit more, and it is a risk in a sense. Okay, so he hard tags Vergil. I don't really agree with that.
Oh, Malik's shield actually saves Vergil. He actually gets out of that smart bomb, unfortunately. I think I'd like to see more crouching heavy from Elk in the Morrigan matchup. That missile keeps a lot of the shorter characters in check. A lot of block stun. Ooh.
That would have been danger right there. Okay, so I like it. Are we going to get swords?
Oh, he teleports out. Oh, but does that punish? No, that's relatively safe. It's very hard to punish Plasma Storm from Sentinel. Oh, and some T-Bat. Whoa.
That's what I was wondering. I wonder if he was buffering it. Yep, he was doing it. Okay, yeah, put this.
Oh, and that might punish.
Put the T-Bat down.
Just like that, Elk. Oh my goodness, eats a Helmbreaker.
Oh, I think swords would have been a better option in this case.
No, I actually like the double trigger though. Use the judgment cuts, yes, because it really keeps Sentinel at bay. Oh, he was fiending for the air throw though.
Okay,
Wow.
there we go. No, he dropped it.
Oh my god, he just gets clipped. Wait, is that combo? Spit.
Okay.
Oh, he needs to be very quick. Empty jump. Super jump. No, he puts himself in. Wow, he actually finds his way out.
So super jump S would have been a really good option. Oh, we gotta reset it. We gotta reset it, buddy. Okay. No.
Use that air button, and it jumps away from the armor, and just like that, YungDre steals that one from the jaws of defeat. He was not in a good position. He was able to pull that one out. 3-6.
All right. Once again, just gotta be a little bit more patient and realize you don't have to commit to a lot of these situations. I see a lot of times he's just reaching, and he just gets hit with a hypercharging star.
And that is a trait from a lot of the rookies, is they feel like they are forced to approach. If you have a game plan from the start, you actually can counter someone else's expectations and make their strategy work against them. That is counterplay.
All right, so once again, off to a really good start now. But I was going to say, no, we're going to expect the charging star, so I see. Be wary of that. Anyway, all right, we're going to get a DHC. Oh, I guess it crossed up. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, well, she was definitely above the danger range, so not something really she had to work about. But dang, ZealousElk, I'd like to see it way more crouching heavy. He's not getting any pressure on this crouch blocking Morrigan.
Did you see him unibeam right in front of her face?
Yeah,
And he was
point blank, and it just whipped.
I mean, 2L, yeah. Okay, I like it, the air stall. I think, to be quite honest, maybe looking for a bad assist call and straight into Sentinel at this point. Because while he is stalling, once again, those hidden missiles, put in some work.
Oh, just like that, Iron Man goes down to that chip damage, and this is where Dre is going to start to pull away. This 3-6 lead looking like a 3-7.
Okay, Sentinel at 3 bars, once again.
Oh, and then multi-hitting, keeping that armor in check. Dre, 7 on the board.
Oh, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to instigate that. Who knows what that was?
Again, I see that crouching heavy. More from Elk.
Yep.
Taking a minute to think about it.
I think he definitely just needs to. I think he just needs to close in space a lot more and recognize, when's a bad assist call to go for that charging star or the hyper Sentinel force. But I do agree with that criticism you said before, or the feedback, like about Sentinel being mid rather than anchor in this situation. Because the threat of hyper Sentinel force is going to be really scary against, I guess YungDre's plan in general. All right, so he's thinking it through.
Yeah, deep in thought, really trying to re-strategize. Says, what am I doing? Damn, this guy's really that good? I didn't know. I was unaware of your game. Can these players, this is the first to 10, and Elk looking right back at it. Said, all right, we got this.
All right, so I like the use of the double jump. Oh, once again. Oh, he caught him, but I don't agree with that. I think he's just got to close in. I'd say when you have the bar, close in and give him that threat. And then at that point, Dre has to change the fireball game based off those resources. But Dre gets to confirm, and now we're going to get the same. Okay, we're going to get the same sequence.
Knocked him down, get the astral vision on the ground, and just like that, YungDre's fireball patterns are really keeping Elk honest. He has to just empty jump his way out. Oh, try the unibeam past, but not really getting through. Oh, that crouching heavy not finding its hit. But it does beat up Doom a little bit. Good block on the shell kick. He won't quit. Shield slash. Oh, and actually a clean hit from Elk. Well played.
All right, so we have Iron Man versus Doom. I like this matchup. Okay, there we go.
I really love that hard tag. He recognized he had red health and he had a good matchup that he could play. So he's going to take it right to the mid game.
Yeah, we're going to get Vergil with the
but a bad backdash. But no X Factor. I think it was a little far for Dre to really confirm that. So I like that he didn't commit to it and waited for a clean hit like this one.
I don't think he could have done. I think he could have just done JS and get the ground bounce, but if it works, it works. Oh, no.
I think you have to X Factor that one.
Yeah, so once again, you got to be wary of the opponent's resources, especially Captain America at that point, because they will let it rip And he has X Factor too.
And now in this scenario, you can kind of just sit back and heavy shield slash, really not have to put yourself in a dangerous scenario. And Dre gets clipped by that light one, and Elk's back on the board, 7-4.
Once again, yep. So recognizing the threat you have with meter of me to do, especially when closing in and saying, hey, I got this 1 bar, I'm gonna let it rip. You gotta respect me.
Morrigan does make you play the game very differently. That control and emphasis on meter and resource usage definitely makes you think harder about your own game plan. So if you don't have a Morrigan partner, find one and play him, because he may help you cover the gaps in your own gameplay.
It's amazing how things have changed the Morrigan matchup, because people used to think this character was, extremely broken. She is very good. I'm not denying that. But like people thought she was like unbeatable with that combination. Now we are seeing some solid counterplay with people understanding the matchup a lot better nowadays.
Yes.
Wow, that recovered that quickly. Oh my god. What is her frame data?
Oh, did he want to throw? I think that was a little aggressive there from Elk. I think he could have just waited for the DHC. But,
yeah. I was gonna say there's no way that 2L completely came out before his buttons came out. Alright, so it looks like a sort of a weird scramble.
And now Dre is just gonna really waste all the time and efforts, and that X Factor is gonna go to waste.
Oh yeah, you're
Elk
right.
in a tough position.
I think he accidentally used 1 bar for that that snap, or an accident snap.
That's favors Elk at least.
Yep. Okay, so I like this. There we go.
Oh, jump S.
We're
Nice.
gonna get cross up.
Lock him down. Nice. Not playing too aggressive. Elk recognizes he has the lead. He can actually sit back and just repulsor blast from the sky. Excuse me, smart bomb from the sky. Yeah, and using that unibeam to stall the timeout.
Unibeam loses plasma beam unless he's using a heavy version or something like that.
It's a little bit slower. I think it's about 5 frames slower, but the durability is actually identical. The beams are very, very similar.
I see. So I like this. I like this. And he only has 1 bar, so we might get a hard tag into Vergil. I'm not sure. Or he might let Doom die. I think he's just.
There is the hard tag to Vergil, but I wanted to see Iron Man actually tag away, so Elk keeps his team intact, because Dre with that X Factor is actually putting the hurt on Captain America. Oh, but he finds a rapid slash. I mean, round trip. Excuse me.
I was gonna say he's gonna let it rip.
Yeah, just like that. Dre does have that bar. He's gonna take the damage. This does a lot on Sentinel.
All right, so.
Oh, unfortunate there for Elk. Baited that crouching M, and Dre is up 8-4.
8-4.
Ready? Fight!
Alright, so here we go to the next match. Alright.
Good mobility there from Dre. Starting off strong. Took a little bit of shield slashes, but it's not hurting.
Let's see. We got the combo. Alright. Cool.
He said, I've been hit with a few shots, but I'll walk with a limp. Oh, missing a fireball cancel. And that could look good for Elk, but not if you get thrown.
I like this. I like how Zealous is, I was gonna say, well, he did do the right spacing. I like it. I can say he's just being a little bit more.
Oh, that's a standing punish. Yeah. Unfortunate, and just like that, Elk's, not gonna lose his Captain America. Dre with the drop, and Doom's gonna come in and lose about 40%. Oh, this is looking really good for Elk.
Perfect.
2,
I like this.
3. Oh, he missed the snapback. Unfortunate. Sentinel's gonna get beat up a little bit, and he's gonna put him in the lockdown with the swords.
Alright, so then we have Vergil coming in.
Good. That empty jump was actually hot.
Yeah, force the whip, but the missiles make everything difficult.
But he wasted all of that bar, and a hard tag. Wow.
I kind of understand this, but
I like the hard tag, but it was definitely in a very wild spot. But he gets away with it, and Dre unable to punish. Good low block.
That would have been You know what? I would agree if he did go into Hyper Turnstar because he still has the what was it, the Iron Man Super, which I think that should be safe in that situation. All right.
So he does have an ace up his sleeve. He can actually mash Team Super, and because the physical of the proton cannon comes out in 3 frames, it actually just hits people in the mouth.
Yep, it's like a reversal in a sense. I've seen people do it.
Yes, definitely so.
We're not even gonna get to see it. Actually, we might if he can. Oh, never mind.
It's like that Sentinel, no X Factor. I'm not on his side. Time is not on his side at all.
Yeah, he's got to commit soon, and Trey just has to play the waiting game and not call. I was gonna say not call the assist, but it's fine.
Oh, but a drop combo. Dre got a little aggressive. He still has
like
X Factor, but I would have liked to see an X Factor much earlier.
I like that whack. All right, we're gonna get meaty.
Good meaty. Oh, but he wasn't recognizing the foot dive, and Dre gets one for free. Oh my good. Even with the. Oh my goodness. The bags are coming out in game 9. Game 13, the bags are coming out. What is going on?
You didn't have to do my man like that.
Ooh.
You did not have to do him like that. Come on, man.
And Dre is on set point, exhibition point.
Come on. All right.
Look, thinking it over. This
Alright.
is character select. And give himself a time to think about it.
Order.
Oh, we're gonna see a change in team. Elk is.
Hawkeye.
I think he's been talking about this. I do think Hawkeye is a very strong Morrigan counter. Morrigan, Hawkeye Dante, that angled H arrow, and his DPs, his exploding arrow, his rail shot and scatter shot. Those are all really hard for Morrigan to move in the air, and it forces her to play the ground movement. But a character like Hawkeye, who actually has a ground blink, he can actually evade that stuff on the ground. So this actually does create some issues for Morrigan, but this change might be a little too late into the set to actually make a difference.
I agree with the choice with Hawkeye because if he does take down Morrigan and then Doom, who also has a bad matchup against Hawkeye, that's going to suffer.
He's considering. He said, "Why not try Sentinel second?" I think it's a good change, but he's going to try to ride or die.
Maybe he's got to have that confidence to change it right now.
Otherwise, he's thinking about it. This is a last ditch effort. He's unaware. Okay, he's going to ride it out with his order. Fair enough. He said, "If I lose, I lose. I'll talk to coach later." Why he stresses the Sentinel second.
Oh, he's thinking about it. He's like, "Ooh, should I click it? Or should I pick Hawkeye?"
Dre putting on the red Doom. He said, "My cape is flowing with the blood of your characters."
Dang.
That's something my friend Streamburger used to say to me. He said, "When I pick the red colors, that means my characters are stained with your blood." I was like, "Damn."
OD.
Elk's still thinking about it, really trying to calm his nerves.
Maybe Hawkeye, Sentinel, and then Iron Man, or is that like?
Yeah, I think that's a solid team, but it does run the issue of dealing with rushdown. But the only character you really have to worry about that is Vergil on this team. So this is it's not over for Elk, but it's looking rough. So all right, set point for YungDre.
All right. Okay, so Dre. All right, I was gonna say, like, if you're going really aggressive just because you have a lead, I wouldn't do that. All right, nice, gets the throw, and now are we going to get the super sister, and now he just has to play the same game, patient, pressuring.
Ooh, standing low. Oh, and that instant overhead so fast. Missile come in. He misses the soul drain, but YungDre really putting the pressure on this Captain America, and he's got to make a play.
So I definitely saw that shield come out, but I guess he just got the heavy kick, and I mean not the heavy kick, just standing heavy in general.
He gets hit out of his own X Factor, and Captain America forced the hard tag out. Unfortunate. Elk, he's got to make a play. I really want to see some Team Super from Iron Man. We haven't seen the Team Super trap once. We haven't seen any safety HCs. We're just kind of letting Captain America die, spending our resources for it. That might actually clip. Not quite. Oh, and just like that, Iron Man. Oh, actually falls out. Oh, but he gets clipped with the missiles. He's pinned. Iron Man has no options. You're doing a good job with the unibeams here, but okay, that's gonna punish. Now he has to move in.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
But that's not gonna do anything. Vergil's just gonna recover his health from full screen, while Morrigan sits there and spams the fireballs. Dre doing a perfect job just executing his game plan.
So we're gonna get a. Oh no! Oh.
Oh, and just like that, Elk so far behind, and Dre. Oh my goodness, Elk with such a call out.
Okay. All right, we're still back in this. Let's see what he's got the mix with Doom. Oh, he's got to convert. Yeah. And then we're gonna get Vergil. Oh wait, no, we're not. We're not.
He doesn't have the meter, not quite. Oh, and just a rapid slash call is actually gonna take out Captain America. No X Factor for Iron Man. He's Pringles on incoming, and Sentinel's coming in. He's got one hard drive, but Dre's gonna threaten it.
He still has X Factor too, so this is not.
Oh, the cross under X. Yep. This might be the nail in the coffin. He drops it. It's not over yet, but
I'm not sure why he doesn't do JS just to get the ground balance, unless it's like it's not. Whatever.
It doesn't matter, and that's gonna be your exhibition winner, YungDre over ZealousElk 10-4. Good buddy.
10-4, good buddy. That's a good way of putting it. All right, so we get an interview with the champ.
I think it's probably